You know, I've always had a bit of a love-hate relationship with filters. They can be fantastic and they're very necessary, but they've also been the source of some serious frustration for me over the years. Why? Well, it's not so much the filters themselves, it's the process. You have to dig them out of the case, clean them, screw them onto your lens, and then realize, oh, I need another filter on top of this one. And then you repeat the process. Meanwhile, in the world of landscape and wildlife photography, those precious seconds are ticking away. The light could shift, the animal could move, and then suddenly your perfect moment is gone. Now, I'm a big fan of screw-on filters because they're relatively quick to use, and I've even got some dual-purpose filters like my Canon F Concept ND polarizer, which really simplifies my workflow. As for square filters, the ones that you slide into place, I've always avoided them because frankly, they seem like they just slow me down. Plus, once those filters are on, it's a whole nother issue with your lens cap because it doesn't fit anymore. So you can't just tuck your camera away and move on to the next shot without worrying about scratching your lens. So recently, Canon F Concept actually reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in reviewing some of their filters. And if you're an avid watcher of this channel, you'll know I love Canon F Concept because I use them all the time. They're good quality stuff, they last, and most of all, they're budget friendly, which is a huge plus in the photography industry. And when they asked me to review this, I was so ecstatic. I was so excited to review these. Well, one, because they've seen the channel and that's awesome. Two, I'm a huge fan of them. And three, there's something different about these filters that make them really interesting. See, these filters, they're ND filters, polarizers, all that sort of stuff. But there is a very unique feature to them. Check this out. I have a filter. Bam, it's on. I want to add another filter. Bam, it's on. Want to add another ND filter. It's on. Lens cap. Now that I have all these filters stacked, I can take this lens cap. Lens cap is on. Want to take all the filters off at once? They're off. I can put them away in my pack and I'm good. Isn't that crazy? Freaking magnetic filters, man. That's awesome. So gone are the days of me fumbling through my camera bag trying to screw on filters with cold fingers because I'm shooting in -40 weather. Now I can just take out a filter, pop it on there, and I'm good to go. Also, the lens cap fits on top of these filters. So I don't even have to get a lens cover or anything to take off my filters when I'm moving places. I can just pop the lens cap on and go. But the big thing is, will this improve my workflow when I'm out shooting? Will I notice a difference in time saved when I'm screwing on filters, screwing off filters? Now, with being able to just throw them on my lens magnetized, is it going to save me a lot of time? And are they the same sort of quality that I've come to expect from Canon F Concept over the years? We'll see. Let's jump into some actual field photography and you make the decision yourself. So right now I'm going to test out to see how fast the difference is between switching filters with my screw-on filter versus the magnetic filter. So I'm going to set up a quick timer. And now. Thread on my Canon F Concept ND/polarizer. Sometimes the threads don't go right away, which is not a huge deal, but it's just because they're such tiny threads. All right, so screwed on. Gonna take my picture, adjust for exposure, 2-second timer, and there's the photo. What was that? 45 seconds. All right. Now in this case, we're assuming that we already have the magnetic ring on the camera because that's what you normally would have on the camera because you put your lens cap on. So now let's throw on a polarizer and an ND filter and we'll time it. So let's start now. ND polarizer magnetized together on the camera. And that's the shot. What is that? 19 seconds. And I fumbled a little bit. So there's a huge time save there, which I know in weather like this, you know, it's not a huge deal, but
in, you know, -40 weather where your hands are freezing and you're trying to screw on filters, it's amazing. But in this case, I would have to take off my my screw-on filter and put my lens cap on. But in this case, since my lens cap is just in my pocket, if I'm going to leave sight, go to another shot, I'm on and I'm good to go. That's it. So I came to this waterfall to shoot with these filters, and I can say that it is beautiful. The waterfall and the filters. They really do change my workflow. They're super fast, super quick to put on. And I don't have to sit here screwing on filters, taking off my lens cap, forgetting where I put my lens cap, trying to find another one, putting my camera away with a cloth wrapped around it because I'm too stupid to realize where my filter cap went. Everything just magnetizes right on. I can just, right after I'm done taking the shot, lens cap back on. Don't have to worry about anything. Don't have to put it down and readjust. It just snaps back on. Super easy. I'm using the polarizer and the ND filter because the polarizer is going to cut out all the reflection on the water and make it look crystal clear and perfect. And the ND filter is going to allow me to get a much longer shutter speed so I can really blur out the water and make it look amazing. These filters have a 28 multi-layer coating. All filters are made of imported AGC high-definition premium optical glass, double-side multi-coated, no chromatic aberration, color shift, waterproof, scratch-resistant, and dust-proof. If you guys want to see the breakdown of these photos, there will be in my last vlog, so you guys can go check that out, where I use these filters. This video is just mainly about the review and going in depth on the filters, but if you want to see how the shot was composed and how I went about taking it, check out that other video.
So those were the KNF Concept magnetic filters. I honestly think that they're fantastic and they're going to really improve my workflow. If you guys want to pick up a set, I leave a link below. If you go through that link, you help out the channel. If not, that's completely fine. It's up to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, comment, subscribe, all that crap. I'd love to see you guys back here hanging out in another video. All right, that's all I got to say. You guys have a good one. Peace.